everyone, and welcome to the Coffee Break Podcast. I'm your host, Melissa.
And I'm your co-host, Rudolph.
Oh. I hope that comes up in the audio. It's December, everyone.
Woo! It is the appropriate time to be talking and celebrating Christmas.
Yeah.
If you believe in it, if you don't, celebrating the winter holidays.
Yes.
Because it is that time of the month. Not November, not on Halloween.
Yeah, what the heck?
So, we're all decked out, if you know what I mean.
We're going to be putting more displays on later, though. It's
Everything's
still
on sale.
early December, so...
Yep. Everything's on sale.
We got a little bit more time.
Yeah. We can go get those decorations on sale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my hair's on my face. For those of you who don't know what the heck the Coffee Break contest podcast is, let me enlighten you. We're that friend you haven't seen in a long time, that cousin that just moved back into town, or that friend who appropriately puts up the Christmas tree and decorates it on the month of December, or literally after Thanksgiving. So, we talk about friends, movies, and today's topic...
Christmas folklore.
Yeah.
That's so terrible. Yeah, Christmas folklore.
Folklore. I was about to say folk tales, so that's better.
I mean, we're not telling tales. We're going to be talking about, like...
Ooga, ooga, booga.
Like, legendary monsters? Or
like, what people would say during this time of the year. Like, the legends and the myths. They would tell their children to behave and all that stuff. You know, whatever
life
works.
Life
lessons,
all that stuff.
Don't be a jerk.
All those chestnuts on the open fire.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
That was a terrible joke.
Ew.
I'm not a comedian.
No. That's why we're here. So, we also do a coffee of the day segment where I just want to hear the jingles. If you don't see us on, like, visuals, I have a reindeer hat with, like, bells on it. So you're going to hear, like, jingling-a-ling. So if you guys hear bells ringing, that's me. So we also do a coffee day. We give you one special coffee. We give you some fun facts or ways to prepare it and make it at home for a cheaper version instead of going and buying it all the time. So today's is a... maple latte.
Yum.
Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Because why not? Maple latte. Maple latte. Super good. It's warm. We'll get more into like the Christmassy drinks later when it gets closer. But it's just the first week. Let's calm down still. Okay. So what you will need is 6 to 4 ounces of your favorite coffee or a shot or 2 of espresso, depending what you're in the mood for. 2 tablespoons of grade A maple syrup. What? This has maple syrup in it? What?
That doesn't sound very appealing, but
you think, right?
Yeah.
It's not the sticky one. It's the one that like more liquid.
Yeah.
So, you can get half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, or you can use your normal whole milk. It depends what you want to use. Get some ground cinnamon and ground nutmeg to taste. So that's really just putting it on top of your drinks, whether you're making it hot or ice. So what you will do, step 1, get a cup. Step 2, brew your coffee. You'd be surprised.
All right.
Step 2, brew your coffee. Step 3, heat your half cup of milk, either on the stove or in a microwave for 45 seconds. After that, yeah, you heat up one half of it, and the other half, you're going to boil the milk to make it frothy. Oh. The other one's going to be boiled.
Okay.
So what you're going to do, you're going to mix your milk with the coffee, and then you're going to get your syrup, but you're going to put your syrup on the bottom of the cup first, put the coffee over, mix it, put the milk in, mix it, put the foamy milk on top of it, do not mix it, and then you're going to sprinkle your nutmeg and ground what's the thing I said? Cinnamon. It was cinnamon. So yeah. So sometimes I confuse myself when I'm making these because I think 12 steps ahead.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's do this. And it's like, whoa. Take a step back. It's all the coffee I drink just going through my system. It looks like it's about to rain outside.
Yeah, like it's getting a little gloomier.
Yeah. I think we mentioned in our last week's episode that the weather has been like
kind of funky
and it like rained on Thanksgiving and on Wednesday. I think, yeah, Friday, just a bit. Yeah. But that was fun.
Craziness.
Greatest Thanksgiving ever.
It's crazy for us.
Crazy for us because we're not used to this.
Calm down, East Coast people. Mm-hmm. We get it. You guys get snow.
We understand. But guess what? We're not over there. Yeah. We don't understand.
Yeah.
Deal with it. Yeah. Thug life. That was really bad of me.
On to our legendary Christmas monster / folklore.
Folklores, other than Santa going down your chimney, eating your stuff.
Yeah, we're going to give you, like, twisted Christmas a little bit. Just in the beginning, just because I'm still living off of, like, autumn stuff, honestly. Like,
you love autumn.
Yeah, that's my season.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
with her lumberjack shirt.
Well, Plaid is back. Plaid is back.
Plaid is always back.
Plaid is not always back, but it's always back for like winter seasons. Because when I went to Old Navy, like they had a bunch of plaid stuff. Mm-hmm. So,
do you know what? Side note: do you know what my friend said about if you wear plaid? Because my friend, she was just like, "Oh, if you wear plaid, that means you're a lesbian."
Oh, please.
And so we had this running, like, because she's lesbian, so she would always be like, "Oh, you're wearing plaid today, Lisa." I was like, "It was the only clean shirt. Stop it." And she would just be like, oh. And I'm like, "Stop it."
Well, when I think of, like, the winter holidays, I always think, like, plaid with black pants, boots.
Because it's always in style. Scarf. It's like the easiest thing to put together without putting effort, which is amazing. Because
it's a low effort outfit.
Yep. Low effort outfit.
Yeah.
And I was like, how dare you just assume every lesbian wears plaid? Rude.
Yeah.
I was like, they wear whatever they want.
Oh.
I almost snapped your face. But we didn't. We're alive. Anyway, so let's get into these folklore creature thing.
Okay, should I start?
Yeah.
Are we gonna go one, me, and then you, or do I just read them all?
One.
Because I only have like 4.
I have 3.5.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna start out with Krampus. I know a lot of people already know who a Krampus is, considering there was a movie that came out like a couple years ago about Krampus.
It did?
Yeah. It was a horror movie, but it was meh.
Oh, okay.
I watched a little bit of it. I didn't finish it because I was like, oh, I don't think I like this.
I don't think I like it.
Like, I wasn't scared of it, and I think that's the problem.
Oh, okay. That's not good.
Yeah, because Krampus is an evil demon anti-Santa. Krampus night is celebrated on December 5th, the eve of St. Nicholas Day in Austria and other parts of Europe. So I'm guessing like Austria, Germany lore.
Okay.
Yes. Public celebrations that night may have Krampuses walking the streets looking for people to beat. Alcohol is also involved.
Woo! Party.
Let's go beat on some people.
Yeah. And eat the naughty kids, because that's what they do, don't they? Eat naughty kids.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I didn't go that much in depth with Krampus, just because like I feel like a lot of people already know what Krampus is. Mm-hmm. So that's Krampus.
Did you know? I forgot where. I think it was in Germany. There's a village that does a festival where they have a Krampus. And they have a pope because a pope who's like Santa, like a religious Santa. Uh-huh. And what they would do is the Krampus would like, go around causing mischief mischievous stuff, like to be a bunch of Krampus.
Yeah.
And then
Oh
this,
yeah,
this
something like that.
Holy Santa will come in and stop the Krampus from taking the kids and stuff like that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and everyone will be so involved in it and stuff like that. And it was just like funny, like they'll pretend to grab kids, but they don't really grab them and stuff like that. And then they go to the church. And that's when they go like, I like Merry Christmas and, you know, all this other stuff. Yeah. But I thought it was really interesting to be like, there's the number one Krampus leader that fights the Santa. It's great. I want to go there just for that.
In the article that I found most of my information from was that they are saying that there would be like a bunch of people dressed as Krampus in like like they would make their own Krampus suits and they would go out and like just like not completely terrorize their town or whatever, but that things have been getting so out of hand that they've not forced, but they've asked people that were going to be Krampuses to have a number on them so that they can differentiate to which Krampus is causing the most mayhem. So like legally wise, like people are just taking Krampus a little too serious.
Ooh, it's like Comic-Con up in here.
And so they'll have Krampuses with like numbers on them.
Wow. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny. What do you have? I love Krampus. At the same time, these are my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Too. They're called Yule Lads.
Oh yeah.
I like heard about them last year when I was teaching some of the kids about like the different cultures and like what their folklores came from. This is from Iceland. So the Yule Lads, which is on another story, is the sons of Gryla and Lepaludi. And that's another folklore. I'll get more into that. They are a group of 13 mischievous pranksters who steal from or they just harass people. They always like their names also convey like how they do their pranks and stuff like that. How they're being mischievous and everything like that.
They got gang names.
So they come down into the town on the last 13 days before Christmas. Mm-hmm. They leave small gifts and shoes for kids. If you're, and they put on the windowsill. And if you're bad, they leave a potato in your shoe. Which, I mean...
How is that bad? You get a free potato. What's wrong with that?
Because they're like, no, I want toys, not potatoes.
Well, I mean, if it's a rotten tomato, a potato, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, and it's just like, okay. So they would just go around creating mischievous. They would like pull pranks and stuff like that. Like they will take stuff and misplace it somewhere else. Yeah, that's like mischievous. They would hate it because they're just like, oh God, who did this? It's them, you know, like, and they do it throughout the day.
Yule Lads.
The Yule Lads. And it's just like one per day. They go and they take their turns and everything like that. But they are also known as, in our culture, elves.
Oh,
yeah, so they took a more benevolent kind of like, we are kind, we make gifts for you. We don't give you potatoes anymore. Unless you ask for potatoes, then we make you a potato.
They're dark elves.
Yeah. Leg gasp. Gas. So these are some of their names.
Oh my God, yes, okay.
So, sheep coat clod. So this is the one that would release the sheep from its fences.
Okay.
Golly guac. I don't know what the heck that is. Golly guac. Guacamole?
Sorry for butchering these names.
Sorry. Stubby. You probably put stuff in the way so you can stub your toe or something like that. Spoon licker. He literally goes and licks all your spoons. So you can't use it.
That'd be nasty.
But the thing is, you don't know if you did.
Yeah, but you know.
I think you should just not lick any, like, use any of your spoons on, like, the 13 days of Christmas. Just don't make soup for a while. Pot scraper. So he's the one that goes and like scrapes the pot when it's empty and starts making noises, like the screeching noise.
Yeah.
You have the bowl licker. Why do they all want to lick stuff?
Stop licking things.
Okay, don't use spoons or bowls because it's gonna be licked and you don't even know if it's appropriate. door slammer. So you're trying to take a 2 p.m. nap, and all of a sudden you hear doors being slammed. Ching, ching, ching. I get that. Skyer Gobbler.
All right.
Sausage Swiper. Okay, that's offensive.
So then he steals
sausages. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know how like they make it and then they're
sausage
just like
swiper?
Yeah, they're just making the sausage and all of a sudden you turn around and they're gone. And he's eating raw sausage. This one's inappropriate. Window peeper. That's inappropriate. How dare you, window peeper? Oh my god. Okay, this one's weird. Doorway sniffer. So do you like...
What you smelling?
I know, what you smelling? Let me get into this bathroom right here.
I mean, a lot of those are just like minor annoyances.
Yeah, but still it's like something big.
But like window peeper, I'm coming for you, window peeper.
I know, I'm gonna get you. A meat hook. So I guess they just put all your meat on hooks or something like that.
I mean, you're supposed to if you're like a hunter.
That's true. But maybe he takes your hooks.
Oh, maybe.
And misplaces it.
Maybe.
Maybe. And then this is the last one, which I feel like back in the days, this would be like, you should be put to death for this, is a candle stealer.
I agree.
Yeah. Especially like heaters were not invented back then.
No.
I think that's a sin. You do not take...
You don't take people's candles. The heck?
How dare you? That's insulting. But yeah, those are the little Yule Lads that create, misfortune and just ruin your day.
Mayhem. Little small chaos mayhem stuff. Annoyances.
Fucking how dare they?
Yeah. I have the Yule Cat.
Yule Cat.
You go from Yule Lads to Yule Cat or
they
Christmas
turn into
cat.
a cat.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
The Christmas cat or Yule Cat is a monster from Icelandic folklore, a large and vicious cat said to lurk around the snowy countryside during Christmas time and eats people who have not received new clothes to wear before Christmas Eve.
Oh.
I mean, there's a lot of these folklores are obviously like lessons to be learned back in the day. So I can see how that could be kind of relevant. Can I English? Relevant to the time. Because
that's so mean.
Appreciate your socks.
Yeah. Appreciate those socks that you see one little tiny hole and you throw it away.
Appreciate the socks that you get on Christmas because they might save your life.
Oh, there was a sale on some socks and I bought a bunch. Mostly like solid color ones. I
do want to get holiday socks because I have Halloween socks that I like wearing, and I don't have any Christmas ones, so I'm probably gonna have to go get some.
We gotta go get some. That's kind of mean. A cat that eats you for not having. I feel like that's cats nowadays.
For not getting new gear. Getting new gear just before Christmas.
Does a spoon on your shirt count as a new gear? Because that's how I would find a loophole in it. It's a new fashion. I made it. Try me.
I feel like this is a very judgmental cat. Like, how are you going to rip on somebody for not having new gear? Like, what if they can't afford it?
I know. How freaking dare they?
What a judgmental cat.
Who do you think they are judgmental.
Cats are really judgmental. So beware of the Yule Cat.
Beware of the Yule Cat.
He might eat you for not having new gear.
That's true. That's true. None other known as your original cat. Wink. Okay.
What else you got?
So this one is also from... It's a Norse mythology. Mostly they talk about this in little villages in Iceland. We mentioned a little bit on the Yule Lads. So this is the mom and dad of the Yule Lads. But we start with the female first. Gryla. She is a giantess that was in the 13th century. she's not really connected to the whole Christmas thing, but it would only happen during Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
She was an enormous giant, and her parents were so horrible that people would like try kicking her out. This reminds me of Beowulf.
Oh.
Yeah. So she was a parasitic beggar who walks around asking parents to give her their disobedient children.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Her plans can be thwarted by giving her food by chasing her away. Originally, she was in a small cottage, but like they chased her so much that she moved into a faraway cave. Mm-hmm. And during the Christmas time, she would come out into the villages at night from her cave and would steal all the bad kids, and she would eat them.
Dang. Okay.
And the only way for you to not get your child eaten is if you offer either like another person or your cattle, or you give her like all your food.
So an offering.
An offering instead of having your child. Unless you're like, look, I don't want this one, take it. Like back then I would not, yeah. And she would have a giant sack to put them in, so she would look like the crazy Santa. That would just goodness. Like, yeah. So she would kidnap these kids, and her favorite dish was a stew of naughty kids.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. She got married 3 times.
Whoa.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa. You what? 3 times?
I'm surprised she was married at all.
Yeah. And the final one is the Pallotti, the one I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
He lives with her in his cage. Yeah.
Okay.
Cave, not cage, not cage, cave. He lives with her in the cave. She doesn't really have any kids with him. The Yule Lads was with her previous husbands. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't do anything. The husband now, he just sits there and waits for her to bring the kids.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, he's a lazy bum.
Yeah, but she also is less like, you're not doing it right. So she basically tells him like to go on the side and just like wait for her to come back with the naughty kids.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So they just live happily ever after eating naughty kids.
Oh.
And the village never had a problem.
All right.
No crimes or anything like that.
So, like, just on this particular day, she'll just go looking for kids.
Yeah, like, she won't even, like, it's, like, not just days. Like, she will take the most kids on Christmas because that's, like, she'll know for sure.
Yeah.
But she does hunt for, like, kids and, like, lost travelers throughout the year.
Oh, okay.
To eat. And it's, like, she loves kids, eating kids more, but she'll eat adults.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like... I don't know if this is a good thing to be talking about, but yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the one I have is Fravbirchta. Birchta.
Uh-huh.
Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. So tales told in Germany and Austria sometimes feature a witch named Frau Birchta. I'm going to have to get this right. Who hands out rewards and punishments. During the 12 days of Christmas, she is best known for her gruesome punishments of the sinful. She will rip out your internal organs and replace them with trash or garbage.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you trying to say my health is horrible? Because it's true.
Birchta's story is thought to have descended from a legendary alpine goddess of nature who tends to the forest most of the year and then deals with humans during Christmas time.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they're like, deck the halls, I'm gonna come for you.
Deck the halls, I'm gonna come for you.
I'm gonna come for you. Come at me.
But yeah, so
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so she's a witch that comes for people's organs. Well, no, she comes for people who are sinful. So she's like a lady anti-Santa. almost.
Oh, so we were gonna teach these to kids last year, like that specific one. But then when I read the info and actually switches, we were trying to make it kid friendly.
Oh, okay.
By just saying like, that's why I say unhealthy. Oh, you're trying to tell me unhealthy because we told him like she will make your organs bad by turning them.
Well, her punishments are gruesome. That's her shtick. So
and I'm not telling them about it.
But yeah, like I don't think you could tell that to kids.
No, I mean if we were just telling them that like some of the spiders can like bite you and put you in a coma, imagine telling them that like a witch can come and switch your organs in the garbage. Like, we had half the kids crying from spiders. No.
I mean, I wonder how kids take the whole take your nose thing.
Oh, well.
Like, prank.
Oh, you mean like this? Yeah. No, they're not that. They don't care. They think that's funny.
Well, you could just switch it to something like that. Like, she'll take a finger or something.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That. Or be like...
She'll take your fingers. Or she'll take your hand. I don't know. That's probably embellishing way too much.
I don't know. Or like
your organs.
The finger thing. Remember, it's like. Like, how do you do it? It's like.
It's like this. Oh. And then you have like. That's such a cheap trick.
I can't right now, but we should have done that honestly. But should probably teach them about it this year. I'm gonna scare my kids.
Oh no.
They deserve it. No, I'm kidding. So, the next one is actually an Italian folklore called Befana. Befana.
Interesting.
I'm not going to pronounce it in Italian. It's an old woman who delivers gifts to children throughout Italy on Epiphany Eve, which is on January 5th. It's kind of like the New Year's thing, but it's like Epiphany, like, what am I going to do? It's like a similar way as St. Nicholas or Santa Claus. So this is kind of like a nicer way. Instead of taking your kids, she gives you gifts. But she said that she fills their socks with candy and presents if they are good. She gives you lump of coal or dark candy if you are bad. In many poor parts of Italy, and in particular rural Sicily, a stick in the stocking was placed instead of coal. Being a good housekeeper, many says she will sweep the floors before she leaves. Oh. A lot of it meant when she swept the floor, it's like sweeping your problems from last year away.
Yeah, it's a witch thing.
Yeah. The child's family typically leaves a small glass of wine and a plate with a few morsels of food, often regional or local for the Befana. She's usually portrayed as a hag riding a broomstick through the sky and with a black shawl. Oh. So maybe that's when it started becoming a thing of like witches. Like that's when they're like, hey. But she's like, I got you, booze. Let me
sweep them floors for you.
Let me sweep that floor from you because
she didn't come to my house.
You're missing a spot right here. I know.
She needs to come to my house.
Sweet.
Can you help me sweep these floors, lady?
I know, please. Because I forgot. But yeah.
Okay. Long pause.
Long pause. Yes. Go.
All right. So I got the Belschnickel. I don't know if they've ever.
Belschnickel.
I don't know if this is the like character or thing lore that Dwight was talking about.
I was just thinking about that.
But I think it is.
I think it is because he has a whip in the show and he
was wearing like raggedy clothes.
Yeah.
So the Belschnickel is a real thing.
Belschnickel.
It's not fake. Dwight was not lying. So
he wasn't making it up because of his beat heritage.
I think he's got German heritage. So,
yeah, he has German heritage. He grows beets, right?
Yeah. So, beets is like, right? I don't want to stereotype, but it's a Russian thing. Like beets are like a Russian thing.
I don't know.
But I'm not trying to stereotype. Sorry, I'm just like that's kind of what I know.
Yeah.
Things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Belschnickel is a male character from southwestern Germany or I always mess this up, a southwestern German lore who traveled to the U.S. and survives in the Pennsylvania Dutch customs.
Ooh.
I don't know that sentence, but it's written like that.
Okay.
And I'm not going to change it.
No.
He comes to children sometimes before Christmas wearing tattered old clothes and raggedy fur. Belschnickel carries a switch to frighten children and candy to reward them for good behavior. So
it does sound like...
A switch, I don't know if anyone knows this, but a switch is basically a stick to smack people with.
Mm-hmm, and they pull the small twigs off of it so they can get like a sharper hit.
It's basically a thin, long stick.
It's before everyone got really sensitive, but that's what they would use to like
get beat on,
beat your kids with. Yeah. I mean, I would not.
I never got the switch. I always got the chancla. So can't relate. People still get that to this day.
That will never stop. I use it against my mom, and mom tries against me. And then my half a one.
Oh yeah.
So,
sorry.
You know how in America we have Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Well, in Japan they also have this figure named Horyosho, which is a Buddhist monk with a large belly and a cloth sack full of toys.
Oh,
it's the same thing, but he a monk.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So Japanese Santa.
Yeah. So I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's pretty cool. That's my half one. That's how I was like,
not a lot of information, just his name and what he does.
Mm-hmm. And that KFC is one of the biggest Christmas dinners in Japan.
Yeah,
like
KFC is like a must-go place to go eat. Mm-hmm. Which is so odd to me. I think so was McDonald's, but I think they changed that.
Yeah, not anymore. But because the food there is amazing. Like when we would pass by KFCs in Japan when we used to live there, there'd be lines out the door.
Oh my gosh.
It was really good. But I mean, like, Popeyes was great there too because it was Japan.
Yeah.
So everything was just better. It was different. That's why.
Different seasonings.
Different stuff. Like in McDonald's, they give you seasoning packages in your fries, and you pour it on there, and you close the container, and you shake it.
I saw that.
I miss this so much. When I came here in America, I was like, we don't do that. I was like, why?
Yeah.
Let me season my own fries. But
honestly, we should do that. Like, we should have that. Because sometimes they either salt their fries way too much or none at all. And that is annoying as hell.
Mine was soggy last time. I was really sad.
They always, like, jip me on fries, though, lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just really like potatoes.
Flipping flip-flop there, day. I'm mad now. Oh, man. Well, this is sponsored by Elite 23 Shopping.
Nice segue.
You're welcome.
Not even a segue.
Nope. We have our holiday sweaters on our Elite 23 Shopping designed by yours truly, Elisa.
And me.
And Melissa. And our other artist, Ariel.
Yeah.
She did some cute ones too. Check it out. We are still selling our Save the Koala shirts. Please make a difference like we were talking about in our last episode. We do appreciate those so far who is making contributions and sharing it with others. We appreciate it so much. Thank you very much. Please check it out. Still get a discount, 30% off if you use code CBP for 30% off your whole purchase. Please go check it out. Do us a little favor. Be amazing. Make a difference. Support us artists who are actually making these designs and selling it out to you guys.
We're not trying to beg for money. We just want you guys to enjoy the things that we are creating. Which I actually really, really enjoy making all these like designs and stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to, it's one of my big priorities to just create designs so that we can sell them out to people who will like something different. Or not a not conventional shirt or gear that I have made or she has made. Yeah. It just helps us a lot. Helps us out a lot.
And builds confidence for us artists. Yeah. Because we all know we are competing with other amazing artists too. But you know what? Just come and help and support. Yeah. It'd be really nice.
We appreciate it.
So go check it out. keep up on our E23G.E Instagram, E23G.E.
That's where we post most our stuff.
And also our Elite 23 shopping also has an Instagram. So if you guys want to just only follow the fashion stuff, go to Elite 23 shopping on Instagram and you'll find us there.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah. So if you like what we're doing here, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more notifications.
And podcast, please follow.
Yes.
I mean, Podbean. Gosh. Podbean, please follow.
Yeah.
We love the downloads.
Yeah.
Lots of downloads. But follow, please.
Yeah.
Por favor.
Thank you.
Oh, my R's. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.